Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you suspect that your computer is infected with a virus or a malware, but you don't know how to confirm it? Here's a simple way to do it by using two portable tools that allows you to analyze the current state of your system. Sysinternals is a suite of tools developed by Microsoft for managing, diagnosing and troubleshooting the Windows operating system. In the video description, you will find a link to download the complete Sysinternals toolset, which is available on the official Microsoft Learning website. You will also find a website where you can download individual tools from this package. Since we will only be discussing two tools in this video that are primarily used for virus and malware detection, I will use second website, namely Live Sysinternals. When you visit this site, look for Proce XP64 and Autoruns 64 in the list of the programs. The number 64 indicates that it's the graphical version of the program, while the version without a number at the end represents the command line version. Once you download the applications, installation is not required since they are portable programs. All you need to do to run them is right-click on the application and select Run as Administrator. This is necessary because the application must have administrative privileges to provide you with reliable view and give you control over the processes running on your computer. When the application starts, I will first switch from dark mode to light mode for better visibility of the text and colors. Since this program is often referred to as an advanced task manager, the first thing you may notice compared to the classic task manager is that the process structure is displayed in a tree format. This clearly shows the parent process, and when you click on the plus icon next to the process, you can see all the processes running within the process as the child processes. For each process, you can see a brief description and the name of the company that signed the program. Additionally, one noticeable feature from the Task Manager is that some processes are highlighted in different colors, with each color representing a specific type of process. For example, light purple represents processes related to the Windows operating system. Blue indicates so-called humble or light processes that do not require many resources. Green indicates processes that are currently active. Light red indicates processes that have been terminated. And dark red indicates processes that are ending at that moment. When discussing colors, although is not shown on this list, dark purple indicates a suspicious process, meaning a process that is encrypted or uses a lot of resources. When it comes to suspicious processes, the first thing you can try is to verify the process by right-clicking on the process name and going to Properties. You will see a Verify button. When you click this button, the process will be sent for analysis, and if it passes verification, meaning it is legal and signed by the owning company, you will receive a label Verified under the process name along with the name of the company that signed the application, in this case Microsoft. If you don't want to check each application on this list individually, the program offers the ability to check all processes on your PC simultaneously. We can do this by right-clicking in the empty space in the segment where the names of the existing groups are located, then going to Select Columns, checking Verified Signature, and clicking OK. After doing this, the program will create a new group indicating that the program we previously sent to analysis has been verified. To send the remaining processes for analysis, all we need to do is go to Options and then click on Verify Image Signatures, after which we will receive data for all running programs. Now we can review all processes and see if any have failed verification. In my case, at the bottom of the list, there is one process that did not pass verification, which is VirtualBox Guest Edition. When we look at the details of this process, you can see that it states no signature was present in this subject. This is one of the first signs that the process may be potentially malicious and requires further analysis. Although in this specific case there is no cause for concern, since Windows is running in VirtualBox and this program enables its normal functioning, if we imagine that this is not the case, we can perform additional analysis of the program using the VirusTotal service. In addition to verification by certificates, the program also offers verification using the VirusTotal service. We will again right-click on the column section and this time select the VirusTotal option. After doing this, we will receive a column labeled VirusTotal, and now we need to send all processes for analysis. We will do this by going to Options, then to the VirusTotal.com menu, and selecting the first option, Check VirusTotal.com. Upon clicking, we will receive a notification that we must first agree to the terms of use of the VirusTotal service, click Yes, and wait for analysis results. Once the analysis is complete, next to each process name in the VirusTotal column, you will receive results. The first number indicates the number of detections, while the second number indicates the number of antivirus systems that were used to analyze the given process. If you want to see detailed information, all you need to do is find the application you are interested in and click on the number you see in the VirusTotal segment. This will automatically redirect you to the VirusTotal website, where you can view a detailed report for that process. This is probably one of the greatest advantages of this application, as it provides the ability to quickly and efficiently obtain information about all processes on your computer in one place, rather than sending them one by one for analysis. As you can see, the program allows users to add different groups, enabling them to customize what they want to see. This way, you have the flexibility to tailor everything to your specific preference and needs. Another very useful tool within this program is Find Windows Process, which allows you to identify a process running on your computer. This tool is most commonly used when a so-called pop-up appears, asking you to confirm something or reporting an error or similar situation. For example, we can open Windows Explorer as a process running on our computer, then click on Target icon in the upper left corner, hold down the left mouse button, drag it to the process you want to identify, and release it. After doing this, the specific process will be automatically highlighted in our list, and then we can go to Properties to see detailed information about the process, such as its location, the parent process it runs under, performance metrics, how many resources it uses, and so on. The second tool that operates on the same principle is Autoruns. This program shows you all applications or programs that starts with the operating system itself. When you run this program as an administrator, you will see a list of all applications that launch alongside your operating system. Verification by certificates or company signatures is included by default, so we'll only add verification through the VirusTotal system. We will do this by going to Options, then on Scan Options, and selecting the Check VirusTotal.com option. Next, click on Rescan button. You will need to agree to the terms of use for the VirusTotal service once again, after which all processes will be sent for analysis. Typically, it takes a few minutes to receive result for all processes. Since this program displays all applications that start up with OS, if you find any processes in the entire list that you do not need or do not want to load with operating system, you can disable them by clicking on the blue box in front of the application's name. It is important to note that this will not work for system files. You can only disable the startup of the applications that are not critical for the normal functioning of the Windows as an operating system. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.